You've seen the title of the video, and that means I've piqued your interest, and I have a lot to say of what I think social media is doing to the gaming community or just gaming in general. And today I wanted to talk about those things. If you haven't been here before, my name is Fabi, and I like to talk about tech, gaming, or really things that just interest me. The first way that social media is ruining gaming is the over exaggeration of what gaming is supposed to look like. What do I mean by that? Well, I've personally seen on my social media feeds these extravagant gaming PC builds or these extravagant gaming room setups. And I know there's part of me that really wants my setup to look that way. And I'm sure there's others out there that feel the same way. They look at their setup and then they compare it to the setups that they see on the internet and they feel maybe a sense of, man, am I not gaming the right way? Or is my setup so inadequate that I'm just not getting the best out of my gaming experience? And I want to be the first to tell you that that's not the case. I've looked into the Steam surveys, I have talked to my friends, I've looked at what I've seen other people play on, and when we're talking about PC gaming, most people are not rocking the latest hardware. Most people are using hardware that they've got a couple years ago. And that's okay. If you're on a card or on a processor that's a generation old or maybe 2 generations old, that is okay. I know it's easy to look at social media and look at those builds and be like, man, that's what gaming's supposed to look like. That's what my PC is supposed to look like. That's what my setup is supposed to look like. And I know that that could bring yourself down and make you feel like your gaming experience isn't where it's supposed to be. Another issue with over exaggeration is what we see people promote on their social media. Every day we see content creators pushing the latest games that just came out 2 hours ago, or a game that's coming out the next day. For example, if a game comes out tomorrow and you just bought one 2 days ago, you might feel like you're missing out. I know personally I felt that way. I feel like I don't have enough time to keep up with the latest games. And that's the thing. You don't have to keep up with the latest games. You just have to be content with the games that you're already playing. And if you don't get to play all the games, that's all right. Gaming is more about having fun and making most out of the games that you already own. I gotta tell you, these two things really resonate with me because I've gotten caught in this loop where I also look at these setups and I want to buy the latest gear, or I look at this new game release being sponsored by this content creator and I also want to play that game, even though I have tons of other games that I'm still playing at the same time. And I'm telling you now from experience, if you chase the latest setup, if you chase the latest games, you're not going to find happiness in your gaming experience because your setup is rocking a 5090 or because you have the game that just came out 2 hours ago. You're going to find happiness when you're intentional about the games that you want to play. And to be honest, those are the games that you already own. What's another way that social media is ruining gaming? It's how much we consume of it. I could tell you now that I have a problem with consumption of social media. And here's what I mean by that. Because I'm scrolling on my phone, I'm wasting the time that I could have been doing playing a game. Or even worse, I've done this as well. I'm watching social media as I'm playing a game at the same time. Now, where is my attention really at? Is my attention in the game that I'm playing, or is my attention on social media? Because if I'm trying to split it, I'm not really getting the enjoyment of either, right? Social media, if I gotta be honest with you, is probably a waste of time, especially if you're just doom scrolling. But also, I just took away the positive effects that I could have been having if I was just trying to play the game as it's intended. It was giving it my undivided attention. Now, this might look differently for others. Maybe you're scrolling on YouTube or playing a YouTube video in the background as you're trying to play the game. Also guilty of that. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I'm trying to maximize all my hobbies. I'm trying to watch YouTube videos. I'm trying to play my games. I'm trying to listen to music all at the same time. And because I'm trying to maximize all these hobbies at the same time, I'm really doing none of them. And so what I would say to that is we have to pick one. If you want to scroll on social media, then that's the choice you made, right? You want to use your time doing that. If you want to listen to a YouTube video, then give it your 100% undivided attention. Or if you want a game, then do that as well. I think we need to be intentional about how we spend our time. And if we're going to be playing games, then we should really dedicate all the time to it because you'll find more enjoyment when you're actually present and there and trying to make the most out of that gaming time. Now, I know social media ain't all that bad. There's been clips where I've seen of this one game that I've never heard of before, and it got me interested in it. So I do understand there is some portions of social media that could be beneficial for the gaming community. But mostly at the moment right now, I see a lot of bad. I think if we're being intentional about how much social media we're consuming and the type of social media we're consuming, we could be more intentional about how our gaming experience are going to partake in our individual lives. Here's my message to you. Try to stay off social media. Try to just play the games you already have. Don't be worried about the next one. Don't be worried about your setup. Just really go and play the game that you have. Try to beat it. If any of the points that I said today really resonated with you, please let me know and comment them below. And before I head out, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Peace.